the coming of the night. I reach within a shallow coat, watching how the vapors float. Numbers flashing on a screen, signs of places we have been. Iron gates are closing slow, giving us no room to grow. Now I watch you walk away, nothing more for me to say. Two strangers waiting on the platform edge, counting every silent vow and pledge, tracing where the long paths drift away in the quiet of a fading day. Two hearts heading for a different track, with no reason left for looking back. Paper scrap beneath my shoe, shadows of a deeper blue, tighten up the woolen thread. Think of all the things we said, the hum becomes a steady tone. Standing in the wind alone, gaze goes to the ceiling high, underneath a heavy sky. Iron gates are closing slow, giving us no room to grow. Now I watch you walk away, nothing more for me to say. Two strangers waiting on the platform edge, counting every silent vow and pledge, tracing where the long paths drift away in the quiet of a fading day. Two hearts heading for a different track, with no reason left for looking back. If the pulse could pause for one more beat, could I stop the motion of our feet, or are we spirits in the winter gray, faded to move the other way? Two strangers waiting on the platform edge, counting every silent vow and pledge, tracing where the long paths drift away in the quiet of a fading day. Two hearts heading for a different track, with no reason left for looking back. Vanish where the dimness grows, empty where the river flows. The tunnel breath is getting thin, I do not know where to begin. I fold a map into a square, ignoring all the hum within the air. Iron gates begin to slide, nowhere left for us to hide. And we are blurs behind the glass, watching the lonely minutes pass. Separate trains for separate souls, losing our grip on all our goals. minutes on the grate. I check the boards to see how long I wait. You fix your scarf and turn to the stair. I search the crowd, but you are no longer there. Iron gates begin to slide. Nowhere left for us to hide. And we are blurs behind the glass, watching the lonely minutes pass. Separate trains for separate souls, losing our grip on all our goals. Missing the spark by a single mile, trading the ghost of a hidden smile. If the town stood still for a heartbeat more, would I have walked through the closing door? Or are we just ghosts in the gray, destined to drift in the opposite way? And we are blurs behind the glass, watching the lonely minutes pass. Separate trains for separate souls, losing our grip on all our goals. Missing the spark by a single mile, trading the ghost of a hidden smile. Tracks hum a low goodbye, empty platforms under a winter sky softly fade away. The platform air is biting cold. You pace the far end by the transit map, adjusting buckles on a tiny cap. I hide my profile from your line of sight, waiting on the silver side. Somewhere for the soul to hide. And we are two lines on a fading track, running forward and not looking back. Missing a moment by the width of a door, leaving the dreams that we came here for. Two separate worlds that drift away, lost in the rush of a hollow day. I watch you board the last of local trains. You tuck a loose thread on a woolen glove. I search for signals I am dreaming of. The intercom announces your delay, waiting on the silver side. Somewhere for the soul to hide. And we are two lines on a fading track, running forward and not looking back. Missing the moment by the width of a door, leaving the dreams that we came here for. Two separate worlds that drift away, lost in the rush of a holiday. If I had reached and touched your hand, would we have stopped to try to understand? Or is this just a lonely way to pass through the light of day? And we are two lines on a fading track, running forward and not looking back. Missing the moment by the width of a door, leaving the dreams that we came here for. Two separate worlds that drift away, lost in the rush of a holiday. The platform light begins to die. white of day.
Platform clock is holding breath, a quiet pause, the cold wind breaths. You check your code and hesitate, spinning like a needle against the tile. I brush your chair, waiting on a sign of winter in your hair. The gate begins to sigh, waiting for you to look into my eye. We are two paths that never quite collide, nowhere left for us to hide, standing on the edge of what we knew, missing every sign. I'm missing you, waiting for a fire to leave a mark. Ooh, a button drops beside the stair. I search the crowd, searching for you there. You move toward the exit sign in red, carrying the words we never said. Evening shadows fall, I trace a line upon the freezing wall. The gate begins to sigh, waiting for you to look into my eye. We are two paths that never quite collide, nowhere left for us to hide, standing on the edge of what we knew, missing every sign. I'm missing you, waiting for a fire to leave a mark. If I had picked it from the floor, would you have lingered by the door? Are we just a fragment of the chill? Everything is quiet, everything is still. We are two paths that never quite collide, nowhere left for us to hide, standing on the edge of what we knew, missing every sign. I'm missing you, waiting for a fire to leave a mark. The whistle blows, losing you to the dying of the day.
Drop a folded schedule on the rug and wait within this familiar hug. You check your coat and shift your weight beside the glass as we calculate. I count the scuff marks on your leather shoe, searching for the things I knew. The latch begins to softly hum. I watch the heavy silence come, and we are two lines on a fading track, running forward and not looking back, missing the moment by the width of a door, leaving the dreams that we came here for, two separate worlds that drift away, lost in the rush of a hollow day. Transit paper blows across the grate. I check my wrist and realize it's late. You tuck a stray lock behind your ear before the sounds begin to draw near. I leave the cup on a plastic stand, watch the future slip from my hand. The latch begins to softly hum. I watch the heavy silence come, and we are two lines on a fading track, running forward and not looking back, missing the moment by
the width of a door, leaving the dreams that we came here for. Two separate worlds that drift away, lost in the rush of a hollow day. If I had asked you for the time, would you have found a hill to climb? Or are we just a fragment of the cold, waiting as the vision starts to hold? And we are two lines on a fading track, running forward and not looking back, missing the moment by the width of a door, leaving the dreams that we came here for. Two separate worlds that drift away, lost in the rush of a hollow day, lost in the rhymes by who should on and that. It takes the world's make-believe and what to kick our tap, lost in the scarred freeing and coupled, lost in the rhymes by who you hit the race. You're gonna sleep, page and fish it away the way you'd hit and splunge a prom is an endless space, lost in thy herd and then inseparable, lost in the rise by scar to put in place. If I had chased it for the time, would you have found a hill to climb? Or are we just a fragment of the cold, waiting as the vision starts to hold? And we are two lines on a fading track, running forward and not looking back, missing the moment by the width of a door, leaving the dreams that we came here for. Two separate worlds that drift away, lost in the rush of a hollow day, lost in the rhymes by who should on and that. It takes the world to make the limb what to kick our tap, lost in the stars freeing and separate, lost in the rhymes by scar to put in place. If I had chased it for the time, would you have started with my company? Lost in the rhymes by scar to put in place, lost in the rhymes by scar to put in place, lost in the rhymes by who should on and that. It takes the world to make the in the wood to kick our tab, lost in the rhymes by who that collide. A single thread upon the floor, I watch you walk toward the door. I leave a wet wool glove upon the grate, checking the board for a change in the state. You stand by the kiosk, rubbing your hands, lost in the schedule of shifting lands. I reach for my pocket but freeze in my place, just watching the movement across your tired face. The iron gate begins to groan, I stand in the terminal alone, and we are just ghosts in the station light, fading away in the middle of night, missing the moment by inches of glass, watching the beautiful mystery pass. To separate paths that refuse to align, lost in the space of the warning line. A discarded paper sits by the wall, I wait for the speaker to echo your call. You turn to the stairwell, avoiding the crowd. The silence between us is ringing too loud. I fumble for things and they hit the cold time. I memorize you for a fleeting while. The iron gate begins to groan, I stand in the terminal alone, and we are just ghosts in the station light, fading away in the middle of night, missing the moment by inches of glass, watching the beautiful mystery pass. To separate paths that refuse to align, lost in the space
scarf left on the slutty wood. I stand right where you once stood. The platform ripples with the rain. I watch the taillights of your departing train. You dropped a coin beside the crate. I check my watch and realize it is late. The iron gate begins to sway, pushing the chance of us further away. Walking alone in the cooling gray. Nothing remains for me to say, and we are just ghosts in the station light, fading away in the middle of night, missing the moment by inches of glass, watching the beautiful mystery pass, two separate paths that refuse to align, lost in the space of the warning line. The skylight makes a rhythmic tap. I trace the folding lines of a map. You turn to face the stairs at 10:30. I know I will not see you here again. The flicker of the ball turns dim. I watch the platform shadows start to swim. The iron gate begins to sway, pushing the chance of us further away. Walking alone in the cooling gray. Nothing remains for me to say, and we are just ghosts in the station light, fading away in the middle of night, missing the moment by inches of glass, watching the beautiful mystery pass, two separate paths that refuse to align, lost in the space of the warning line. If the universe blinked for a heartbeat more, would I have walked through that closing door? Or are we fragments of the transit prey, destined to drift in the opposite way? And we are just ghosts in the station light, fading away in the middle of night, missing the moment by inches of glass, watching the beautiful mystery pass, two separate paths that refuse to align, lost in the space of the warning line. A single flash of gold, a tale remains untold. I kick a token through the graying sill, watching how the surface starts to tilt. You stand beside the pillar in the cold, stories that we never will unfold. I press my palms against the freezing stone, facing all the hours on my own. The heavy iron gate begins to sway. I watch you pull your collar up today, the feeling that we might just slip away, like winter light at ending of the day. And we are just faces in the station light, fading in the middle of the night, missing every turn we meant to take, watching all the tiny shadows break to paths that will never intertwine, standing on the edge of the line. The water ripples deep inside the dream. Smudges of fog across the pane. I waited for you in vain. Slide a plastic card into the slide. Transit schedule is all I have got. I am not just pulled away. Clocks heat up the end of day. We are ships that navigate the dark, lost within the timing of the clock. Missing signal by a single track, leaving behind all the things we never said. Two strangers caught under flicker light, fading away out into the night, fading away out into the night. Water bottles roll across the floor. We move toward the sliding door, fixing your sleeve and your rest. A hollow feeling in my chest. I am not just pulled away. Clocks heat up the end of day. We are ships that never meet the dark, lost within the timing of the clock. Missing the signal by a single thread, leaving behind all the things we never said. Two strangers caught under flicker light, fading away out into the night, fading away out into the night. Down, stood still for a heartbeat. I might follow you to the street.
pushed an empty box aside beneath where memories reside. An iron latch found in the grave, resting where I used to play. I took it to the iron gate, underneath the heavy fade. The evening air is cooling fast, surrendering to what is past. It's time to leave the promise behind, to start the ghosts inside my mind. The garden grows where seasons pass, and healing starts within the heart. Hinges stuck within the lane, caught beneath the summer rain. I see the bench of ancient stone, waiting there for me alone. I leave the past within the grass, watching all the moments pass. The quiet calls across the air, relieving all the weight I bear. It's time to leave the promise behind, to start the ghosts inside my mind. The garden grows where seasons pass, and healing starts within the heart. I don't need the secrets that you have. I don't need the heart or the theft. I'm walking out to find the sun, now that waking has begun. It's time to leave the promise behind, to start the ghosts inside my mind. The garden grows where seasons pass, and healing starts within the heart. It's time to leave the promise behind, to start the ghosts inside my mind. The garden grows where seasons pass, and healing starts within the heart. I'm moving on. The garden sleeps, and quiet keeps.
The moss grows cold. The story told. I brush the ivy from the ground like rain. The shadow of the terrace growing dim. I took a piece of iron in my hand, lost within the edges of the land I clear. To seal the way to find the seam, where I once anchored every waking dream. It is meant anymore. Just a weight on the floor, and I will turn the silver to let it go. Watch the water rise and finally flow. I promise, get this just a stony place. Now I'm walking out of this empty space. The water clears beneath the autumn light. I see the reflection reflection clean and bright. I put up. We start tangled from the women. Hear the ghost of a distant team. No need to carry what I cannot hold. I leave the secrets in the garden void. It is deeper than anymore. Just a weight on the floor. And I will turn the silver to let it go. Watch the water rise and finally flow. I promise kept this just a stoning place. Now I'm walking out of this empty space. The meadow turns beneath the winter sky. I don't look back to wonder why the basin feels. The circle is complete. I live the silence. I'm off feet. The silver to let it go. Watch the water rise and finally flow. I promise kept this just a stone in place. Now I'm walking out of this empty space.
The rust is giving way. The light finds a way. I push the brambles back with gloves. Found a jagged notch beneath the rock. An iron thing left in the dirt where wild ivy grew and time forgot. It fits the lock upon the garden door. A promise kept but never really spoke. I turned the mantle slowly in the shade to watch the frame begin to smoke. I held the weight of what I used to need before the winter killed the summer seed. I let the garden go to grey. I put the ghost of you away. I walk the path I never paved to find the life I finally saved. There is a bench where we sat once with letters stuck beneath the rotting pine. I read the words and felt the ink dissolve, an ancient truth that is no longer mine. The hinges groan beneath the open sky. I leave the metal on the mossy stone. A quiet end to all that held me still. Now I am walking back to life alone. I shed the weight of what I used to need because I finally learned how to be free. I let the garden go to grey. I put the ghost of you away. garden sleeps. I keep the truth.